Dear 16-year-old me, please don't get that perm. It's not as awesome as you think it is. You actually have to practice to learn how to play guitar. Whiskey? Tastes even worse on the way up. Dear 16-year-old me, there'll be a new set of Star Wars movies. Don't watch them. They ruin everything. Dear 16-year-old me, we really need to sit down and have a talk. It's about something called melanoma. Malignant melanoma. Malignant. That's not a very nice word. You'll be diagnosed when you're 28, 18, 36, 29, or 22. It's a tumor that starts in your skin cells, the cells that give your hair and skin its color. It's not just skin cancer. Well, it is. But not the cut it out and you'll be fine kind, unfortunately. It's the kind you have to catch before it spreads, because it spreads so fast. To places like your liver, your lungs, your brain. Yours will be a very rare kind, in your left eye, and that's when you'll find out that melanoma can show up on your tongue, the palms of your hands, and the soles of your feet. Your doctor will tell you you're lucky you caught it early. Or yours will tell you that you need aggressive treatment. And I'll tell you that you may have to have chemotherapy once a year, and you'll have to do some of the injections yourself. Dear 16-year-old me, you're doing okay. You're strong. But there's something that I want you to know. I wish I'd known that one bad sunburn before you turn 18 doubles your chances of developing melanoma. That fair skin and red hair means you have a higher risk, as if redheads didn't have enough problems. You're at a higher risk if you have more than 50 moles, if you have a weakened immune system, or a family history of skin cancer. I want you to know that the outlook is very good if we catch it early, but you have less than a 10% chance of surviving if we don't. Dear 16-year-old me, helping spread this message is how you honor Glenna's memory. At 16, she's already an amazing lifeguard. She loves the sun, tanning, and the beach, but she just doesn't know. She'll be diagnosed when she's 22 and lose her battle when she's just 26. I want you to know, because it's melanoma, it will take your best friend and the strongest man you know. Dear 16-year-old me, don't be afraid. It's not about being afraid. I want you to be aware that melanoma is a young person's disease. It is the second most common cancer in children and teenagers, and number 1 in young adults. And it can be deadly. I want you to know you're not helpless. It's a cancer that shows itself right there on the outside of your skin. Please check. Get to know your skin. If a new mole shows up, or if one you have changes shape, color, or size, if it seems different, have your doctor take a look at it as soon as possible. These are all signs that you may be developing melanoma. You brush your teeth every day, maybe even floss. Okay, we both know you don't floss. But just once a month, I want you to check. It takes 10 minutes. Dear 16-year-old me, I do realize you're not actually going to see this, but somebody else will, and it'll make a difference to them. Dear somebody else, if you're watching this, send it to a 16-year-old you care about, or someone who will be 16 soon, or someone who was once 16, and check yourself. Educate yourself. You can download information and tools about melanoma online. Share this, tweet this, and post it to your Facebook.